welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. This will be our second attempt to reach Mom. Last time we unlocked a couple of characters here. We got Magdalene and Cain. Let's go ahead and try with Magdalene now. Okay, so she starts with 4 health containers. And she also starts with an item called the Yum Heart. We already found the boss room for the first floor, but I'm not going to go there yet until we find our item room. Okay. So good. Big room. The big room with a lot of enemies. Gotta be careful here. There's a lot of fire in this thing. Gotta be careful not to accidentally walk into the fire. And the item is down here. Let's see what we got. Anemic. Toxic blood. Okay, so let's move on to the boss of the first floor. Gurgling. Oh yeah, these guys are a little annoying. They tend to rush at you. And as you can see, since we have the anemic blood, every time we take damage, we leave a trail of blood that does damage to enemies. It's pretty good, I guess, if we get hurt. And I'll show you guys what the Yum Heart does. When I use it, it heals me for 1 health of damage, which is pretty good. Speedball. Got a couple of soul hearts. Oh no. Where Isaac fell and broke his leg. Okay, let's do. What's this? Pay to win. No description. Interesting. I don't think I've ever done that item, so it's a new item. We need to find a key soon and be able to go into our item room for this floor. No keys, yeah. These red flies, when you kill them, sometimes they'll drop health. That's so good. We haven't encountered any tough or really annoying enemies yet, so that's good. There's the boss room. Chest you can't open without a key. Hopefully these guys drop us a key. Get over here. That's the key. I would recommend using keys for item rooms instead of chests. This chest might only contain coins and not items that actually benefit you, so. Okay, well here I'm gonna have to take damage in order to get this. Box of spiders, it's a 2-charge item. When you use it, it summons spider allies. So I'll keep it for now. Anything that does more damage is always a good thing. monster again. Yeah, not a very difficult enemy. Might be in this small area, this small arena, with all these rocks blocking the way. Makes it a little bit harder to dodge, but not by a whole lot. Should be relatively fine. Got another health upgrade, which is pretty good. And a deal with the devil. I'll go ahead and take that. Rotten baby. He spits out flies, so that'll definitely help us. Up to floor 3 already. So far, so good. These enemies, the ones that don't attack you unless you're within range. It can be a little annoying. And there's multiple of them trying to dodge all the shots that they shoot at you. So many more spiders. You always want to use that as soon as you have it, so then you can stack up a lot of spiders to help you out. There's another item room with no key, so can't get in there yet. The red fire. This is the fire that's dangerous because it'll shoot back at you. Always want to try to get rid of it as soon as possible. These guys will spawn these yellow flies, so you always want to get rid of them before they can start doing that. Another bomb. Still no key. Okay. Trade a couple of bombs for this so you can get a key out of this. Tarot card. Death. We unlocked the lucky rock. Oh, here we go. A couple of keys and a bomb. That's pretty good. That tarot card, Death, basically it's an item where if you use it, it deals damage to all enemies inside of the room, which is pretty good. Okay, now here we have a choice between two items. This one, I believe this one gives you toxic aura tears, and then this one flies around you and it shoots. So I think this one's slightly better because you can use it to block shots, but you can also use it to help you deal damage, so that's always a good thing. Spikes. Yeah, we'll get these as well. We'll get something good out of it. More keys. That'll definitely be helpful in the long run. And a lot of bombs. Good, good. These guys. These are going to be truly annoying. Especially in small areas where they can trap you in a corner. Definitely don't want to have that happen. A little blind. Slug guy. Okay, there's the boss room. Gotta make it to the boss room. And there we go. I guess I'll use the death card. Do a little bit of damage. This guy, he can be a little annoying because he'll do this jump attack that does a splash area of effect attack. And once you damage him enough, his eye will pop out and it'll start floating around the room, which can hurt you. So you gotta watch out for his attack and which way the eye is floating. And then once you do enough damage again, his second eye will pop out. So then you'll have to worry about two enemies flying around trying to do enough damage for this guy. Take that much damage, that's good. We got another HP upgrade, which is always good. On to the next one. And as you can tell, there's more levels than before, because now after we defeat Mom, we can go deeper now. So little by little, the game will get harder and challenging. But I guess that's what makes this fun, right? Trying to make it to the end. Trying to see what item combinations we can get. Sometimes items will have synergy and they can really help you out if you have the right combination of items. But again, as I said in the previous video, you can't exactly predict what items you get. It'll always be random, so I guess you just have to be lucky. Item on the floor. Looks like it's a little fly guy. I'll take it. Egg tears. Okay. Get rid of that guy. I don't know if it's a purple fly. Didn't drop anything. Okay, so far so good on more of these guys. Okay, so it looks like our shots slow down enemies sometimes, which is good. Especially those charging enemies. You don't want to get run into by the charging enemies. That's always good. You have the ability to slow them down. It also slows down their attacks, which is always good. So for these guys, for example, they throw their bone really fast. If I can slow them down, then their bone will go slower. We already got the item. We're just trying to find our way to the boss. The moon. We'll use that. It teleports us to a secret room, it looks like. And into a store. Interesting. There's nothing I want to spend our money on right now, so we'll just save it. Back there, we'll start spawning flies. And as you can see, I'm starting to build up a little small army of spiders, which is good. Guys, they will rush at you as soon as you're in the line of sight, so you want to be careful not to get cornered when you attack them. These golden proofs, if you destroy them, they drop a lot of money, but unfortunately, I do not have any item that can help me get that money, so I'm gonna have to leave that for now. That's a big one. And it hurt me. I wasn't expecting to split into a lot of bullets, but there we go. There's the boss. There it is. As you saw there, just already got slowed down. All his shots slow down, so it's easier to dodge. Gotta be really careful with this guy. I think he spawned an enemy behind him that keeps shooting at me. I'm just gonna get rid of it. And it exploded. Spawn at it and slowly weaken him. He's down for the count. Just gotta get rid of this thing. There we go. We got synth oil, damage and range, so that's pretty good. Come back your heart. And on to the next one. Just a few more to go. Poor Isaac, everybody's bullies him. Another tarot card, the devil. I believe the devil gives you a small damage boost. There's the box of spiders. Okay, those flying heads you can't hurt. The only way to get rid of them is once you get rid of all the enemies in the room. They'll get destroyed. So you gotta watch out for those. Sometimes there are versions of them you can hurt, like there'll be black ones you can hurt, but most of the time, just focus on the enemies instead of those flying things. These guys can be kind of annoying when there's big groups like this, because they'll all shoot that thing out at you, and it can be a little difficult to dodge when there's multiple just flying at you. So we'll take them out one at a time. Oh, he hit me on the way back. There we go. Go into our item room. The juicy sack. Oh, this one is it leaves a trail behind us. I believe when enemies step into this trail, it slows them down, so that's another good item for slowing down enemies. Oh, I got a nickel. Treasure chest. We'll go for it, I guess. We have enough time. Explore this here. Oh, we got a secret soul heart and a key there. And we got bag lunch. I wonder what it is. Let's try going in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this to try to see if there's anything else out of this. Aha! We got the Bible again. So as long as we keep that, we can basically beat Mom again. First try, as soon as we get there. Just want to be careful and, you know, not die before we get there. I feel like half the challenge isn't actually fighting Mom, but trying to get to her without dying. That's the hard part. Okay. Oh, skeleton guys. They also have a really long range bone that they throw, which is pretty difficult to avoid sometimes. But so far so good. And there's the boss. There's the fire. We gotta get rid of that. Ooh, okay. Get rid of that guy in the middle. These like tentacle whip things, I don't believe they do anything. They're just kind of there. So they're pretty easy to take care of. Oh, monster 2. Use the devil, get a small damage boost. Now our tears are red. Doing a lot of damage. His jumping and his flying. Wailing on him, he's almost gone. There we go. So it's shot speed and more tears. We also unlocked the devil room. Ooh. Okay, here. This is devil room is very tempting. Both these items are damage items, damage upgrades. So I think I'll take both of them. And there we go. We unlocked a new character. I'll go ahead and blow this thing out. Get a key out of it. So now our normal tiers are a lot bigger now because we do a lot of damage. Go. I believe this is the floor we find Mom on. So we're almost there. Oh, accidentally used the Bible. The Bible, if you use it regularly, it gives you wings and lets you fly temporarily just for that room. So I don't really find it very useful. I think the better use for it would just be to just kill Mom instantly. Don't want to accidentally use it before that, because if you don't have enough charge for it, you're not going to be able to use it. So now we're going to have to try to go to as many rooms as we can just to charge it up. That item you do not want to get. It doesn't really do anything except for it makes your tears fly through the walls, but that's completely useless. Another baby, we'll take the baby. Sister Maggie. So it's another potential assistant we have to have a more damage output. You always want to have more damage. Gotta be careful, I'm getting hit a lot, so I don't want to risk it. Okay, this donation machine, if you give it some coins, eventually, as you can see, oh, it didn't give me anything, it got jammed. If you give it enough coins, you can potentially get store upgrades and unlock new items that you can find in later runs, which is always a good thing. But sometimes it'll jam up like that. Oh no. You just gotta be careful. Sometimes it'll jam up after only 1 coin, which sucks, especially if you have a good run like we did last time where I ended up with 99 coins. And when that happens, if it jams up after 1 coin, then that really does suck because you can't really donate anything. Let's load that machine up. Get a key back. Red chest. 2 pills. What is it? Range up and the fire hurt me. Great. You can actually get rid of these fires by blowing them up. Sometimes you get a soul heart, which is really good. Normal tiers will not do anything to it, so don't bother. Okay, there's the bottom. And I got enough to be able to use survival, so let's do it. There we go. Instantly defeated. We get Mr. Dolly, range and tiers, a free soul heart, 2 black hearts. And so we can go deeper, and we also unlock this crack in the wall. If we go here, there's actually items we can get, potentially. The thing about these items is, once you get it, it'll activate boss rush. Let's get this one right here. Okay, so boss rush, basically all the bosses will spawn, and you have to defeat all of them in order to proceed. But with this item that we have, it's potential that you can teleport out of here, but I would suggest actually going through with this. If you think you can defeat them all, I would attempt this, because if you manage to defeat them, not only do you get that first item that you pick up, but if you defeat all the bosses in the game, you can also get a second potential free item, and that's really good. The more items you have, the better. Especially for the following floors after Mom. The floors after Mom are very difficult. You won't find any item rooms in those floors. You won't find any shops. The enemies will be a lot tougher, more abundant. And then there's also a higher chance of just walking into a room and fighting a boss, like a mini boss, which definitely not fun, especially if you're just trying to make it to the end without dying. Just gotta get rid of this guy right here. Okay, he's gone. Angels. Angels are kind of tough. Gotta watch out. We're also fighting all of the horsemen of the apocalypse. We got Pestilence. He likes to summon flies and will also, shoot those exploding bombs. This one is really annoying. He'll split into a lot of tiny pieces, and eventually into these little worm guys. So if you're in a small room, this guy can definitely be a pain. And we also got this little devil guy. He's not very tough. It's a little annoying because sometimes he'll teleport. We got a Gertie Jr. So this one's really annoying because he'll rush at you. So we took him out pretty quickly. Some of these bosses we haven't seen yet, but with possibility of seeing them in later runs. Some of the bosses are unlocked later, but only in boss rush you'll see them because you're forced to fight all of them. So just gotta be careful with some of them, because the patterns are very unpredictable. Especially the ones that summon enemies. Oh, we got this guy. The eyeball guy again. Now he's even more dangerous. He already has the eye floating around. And if you stand near him, like next to him or below him, he'll shoot his eye lasers. Don't want that to happen, because that has a... it will definitely hit you. Very hard to dodge. He's left. Oh, his normal version, okay. Or already beat him this one, so shouldn't be too tough. Gotta watch out. Damn, he's gone. Oh. That jumps on me. Gonna be a bit annoying. That one just jumps and just throws up on you. He's gone. Just double die. He'll shoot laser, so you gotta watch out for that guy. He'll also turn the screen a lot darker. And he'll also rush at you like this. But he's gone. What do we have left? Monstro. Again, Monstro's not the toughest. He's already gone. What do we have on the other side? Up. One guy. He's a bit tough because he'll go under the underground. And sometimes he'll do this where he'll turn into a skeleton. And he'll just spawn a lot of stuff at you. So he's gone. The worm guys. Very easy. This guy up at the top of the screen will be a little dangerous because if you try to go to the top of the screen, he'll rush at you, so you just gotta try to avoid him. He'll shoot his laser. Okay, he's gone. This guy, you can only shoot his tail. Another tactic for this guy would be if you had any bombs. When he rushes at you with his mouth open like that, you can put a bomb down and he'll swallow it, and it'll do damage. It's pretty good, but it can be a little difficult to time sometimes. He's too close to you. This one you gotta destroy the heart before you attack the mask. You have to hit him in the back, so it's a little annoying. Okay, he's gone. Oh, this guy. That guy, when he does that, when he covers his face like that, he'll go invisible, so you can't hit him. So you just wanna... Oh jeez. Gotta watch out for that. Okay, he's gone. And you'll potentially know once we've defeated Boss Rush, because every new character you fight Boss Rush with will unlock you a new item specific for that character. They all have specific items to unlock. That doesn't mean that only they can use it, any character can use those items, it just means that you have to play as this character to unlock the item. Okay. A few more to go, I hope. Oh, that guy summoned some earthquakes, that's not good. And he'll run in... Okay. So get rid of this guy. If you're lucky, sometimes he'll run into the spikes and hurt himself, which is good. Okay, he's gone. Okay, and we did it. We unlocked Necropolis. And we unlocked Maggie's bow since we're playing as Maggie. Now let's see, where's the item we got? Oh! Okay, that's a really good item. Blood of the Martyr is another damage up. So I'm gonna get back the Bible. You might think that was pointless, and maybe it was. But honestly, the Bible will help us in the end again, so we'll keep it for now. Now we go deeper. Oh no, a box of poo. Okay, and now we are in the womb. Everything's all red and fleshy, which is pretty gross. Oh gosh. Okay, good. So again, in this one, you don't want to spend a lot of time here, because like I said, there's no item room, there's no shops, so you just want to get to the boss as fast as possible. Avoid fighting as much as you can. So you're just trying to rush it, basically. So we're just gonna try to... Oh, there we go, there's the boss room. And we got a puberty pill, and didn't really do anything. Made us grow some hair. Mr. Fred. This is a new boss. First I want to get rid of these guys. Because they'll just, yeah, they'll do that. They'll just come at you. And then just try to get this guy out from a distance, I guess. Oh, great. His bullets leave a trail that we can't touch, so we want to be careful with that. Good thing we got all those range upgrades. So we can just take him off from a safe distance. And he's gone. Oh, even better. Last time we beat Mom with the Bible, we unlocked this item here, the Halo. Gives us all stats up, so now we even have an extra heart container. That's really good. And now we're on to the final one. Will we be able to make it? Let's hope so. Okay. Now we do so much damage that everything pretty much gets killed pretty quickly. Another pill. Explosive diarrhea. Oh, geez. Okay, when you get that pill, you want to just get out of there. Because explosive diarrhea will just make you spawn a lot of bombs. What is this? A rosary bead. Faith up. Yeah, we'll keep it. Okay, these red guys, the red skeleton guys, you can actually hurt, so you can destroy them. Another puberty pill. Great. So you can actually hurt them, so if you want to, you can get rid of them. Or they also, I believe they also just go away after you kill the enemies in that room. So just keep making our way here. Okay, watch out for those guys. These guys, the bloody ones, they don't shoot that little worm thing. They will actually just shoot a laser at you, so you don't want to get in the way of those. Oh, that guy has a little crown on him. I don't know what that means. But he looks like he spawned some items. Pretty good. Take it. I'll take it. Oh, this guy. He's like a mimic. He'll do whatever you do. You shoot, he shoots. So you just gotta trick him into either getting hurt by your shots or walk into a trap or anything like that. If there's anything in the room that can help you. A lot of these enemies that have long range. Flying heads will just chase you if they see you. There we go. Hopefully the boss is in the next room. There it is. Oh god. Little spider guy in the wall that shoots lasers. Okay. So now let's see what happens if we use the Bible against Mom's hunger. And there we go. We defeated Mom with the Bible. We can unlock the big chest, or if we dare, we can go here. And instead of a deal with the devil, we can go even further. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, this is a secret area where you can unlock it if you take no damage while fighting in Mom's heart. We unlocked Eden for beating Mom's heart. So for this area, it's mainly gonna be really tough enemies. So you want to be real careful here. Oh, the eyeballs that shoot lasers. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh, jeez. Get rid of this guy. Okay, good. So, and then also about this floor, there's a high chance that when you walk into a room, you'll fight a boss that you've already fought, which can make it a little tougher to try to survive, but just gotta be persistent, I guess. Hopefully we can make it. Come on, drop us some health, please. We need some health. We don't need money, we need health. Okay. Okay, watch out for that red guy. All these little poop guys. Different color poop guys. Okay, we got a key. Not exactly what we need. Oh, this guy again. Okay. Okay, so gotta keep. There we go. Oh, okay, these green guys will also spit out those bomb things, so you want to be careful with that. Okay, regular ghost guys. These guys are annoying because once they go invisible, you can't hurt them until they pop up. Oh, and I ran into it. Dang. Oh, well, I guess that's where it ends. Today I died. I was killed by this thing in some cold place. We got a lot of items, a lot of good items. Right there on the top left, there's a code if you want to try this similar run like mine. If you put in that code, you'll have the exact same items that I found. You'll find the exact same items, and you can try to see if you can make it farther than I did. So now if we exit, you can go see, check out the new characters that we unlocked. We unlocked 2 new characters. So let's see. We unlocked the Zazel. It says he has -1 hearts, 2 speed, and 3 damage. we have Eden, who has question mark, question mark, question mark. And as you can see at the bottom, it says Eden tokens 1. Basically, every time you beat Mom's heart all the way on the bottom, like the last level, you unlock 1 Eden token, and you can play as this guy. Every time you play as him, you lose an Eden token. So that'll be all for today. Thank you for joining me again. I'll see you guys in the next one.